So now we're able to, you know, just decimate the entire population by starving the entire world. And you may be asking yourself, gee, Shots, why is that? Can't they, like, you know, just kill animals and stuff? And my response to that is yes. Keep in mind that the animals, you know, they might go extinct from, you know, being hunted so much. Oh, wait, what's that? There's a respawn mechanic in the... Okay. Now I have some good news here. They actually made Durham Isles somewhat more popular. Reason? There's wheat right here, there's barley over there, there's oats over there, and there's malts over there. So literally levels 1 through 30 farming you can literally just spend on this one island and you'll be fine. Only problem with this is the fact that there's no crop refinery that I'm aware of near Durham Isles, and there's also no bank that I'm aware of near Durham Isles. Yeah, we're gonna move on. I don't think there is any hops in Wynn, just because the level 40 area of Wynn is, you know, an ice forest, and unless we're going to be, you know, growing some ice-resistant crops here, I don't think we're going to be growing crops there. So we must journey into Levagar for once and, you know, actually farm here because it's nice and sunny all the time. There's no rain, there's no snow. I don't understand. Oh wait, sorry, it's magic. I forgot. Anyway, though, I use this one farm right where you start the, that one level, 44 quest. Let me, find it real quick. Hang on. What's its name? Clearing the camps. That one. I saw it. Clearing the camps. It's where you start that. Wait, no, it's not. It's not clearing the camps. It's the level 40. Yeah, green skin trouble. That's what I meant. Anyway, I think there's like 12 or 13 nodes here, and there's another farm near Boosie or Yuki, or however you pronounce that town's name. You know, that one town where you start Ironheart and then you forget about its existence? Yeah, that one. Now guys, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is I didn't farm, what's it called, rye or millet, the level 50 and 60 materials in, you know, Troms in the Durnell jungle. Meaning we don't have to cross the Great Bridge. The bad news is we're in the Olok Swamp. See, there's a recurring theme here, and it's outside of the woodcutting review, we always come back to the resource tunnels. Do you see a running trend here? Did I mention I love the resource tunnels? So now that you're back in here, you get to go explore the tunnels more. And guess what? There's a rye farm literally right here with a total of 14 nodes, which is absolutely insane. Okay, maybe it's not that insane. I might be slightly exaggerating there, suggesting there's a spot with, you know, 32 bass, but still. Actually, 36 bass, my bad. But here's the great thing about farming in the resource tunnels. Even though you'll be hit by slimes and, you know, those worm things, there's something truly special about leveling farming. Not only do you have rye in here, you also have a millet farm, basically the exact same size as the rye farm, except there might be like 1 or 2 less nodes. Like I said before though, there is rye and millet, if I'm not mistaken, in Trons in the Durnell jungle. Don't know exactly where, but I do remember seeing millet, so I'd assume there is rye somewhere in there. Now, I'd like you to notice that all of the things we've, you know, farmed up to this point have all had actual names of plants. Sure, there's been some generic ones, like, you know, wheat. Everybody knows what wheat is, I'm pretty sure, if you've ever played vanilla Minecraft in your entire life. But this next one, while it's probably an actual plant, and I'm probably, you know, using my 300 IQ to not Google it, the next one is literally called decay roots. Because, you know, there's decay and gavel, and we're going into the dark forest, meaning there's going to be decay, and there's going to be, you know, the crops are going to kind of decay, and, yeah, decayed roots, everybody, decayed roots. The spot I use to get decay roots is right here, smack dab in the middle of the Candor Forest, And the nice thing about this spot is there's not many mobs that will actually attack you. There'll be an occasional like werewolf or something, but there's also the fact that Neroon Guardians seem to spawn here 24/7, and those things don't attack you unless you attack them, which is good, and you'll also be able to get multiple Neroons if you so choose. Also, there's 2 rare mobs that spawn in the Candor Forest at a decent rate at this spot from my experience. Still depends on luck, of course, but those being the Obelisk Totem. And sorry, I don't know like anything about crafting because frankly I don't care, but it apparently is a really good ingredient, so you should, get it apparently. The other one, I forget its name, but for once I'm going to mention YY and not tell him to do spider build, because for some reason YY calls him his brother. I'm not entirely sure why YY calls him his brother. Oh look, Knee Guardian, and yo YY, do you want to explain why you call him your brother? Is it because he has like 4 spears, but you don't like warriors, so that's not the case. I'm just gonna move on. Now, the next resource you can, farm to devastate the population and cause extinction or whatever is, rice. And, do I even need to explain the memes behind rice? I'm sorry if that genuinely offends people, but I'd be lying if I said we didn't make memes about the fact that we're farming rice. I use this spot right outside Thanos for rice. It's got a total of, I believe, 10 nodes, if I'm not mistaken. There's a crop refinery right over that way. In the distance, you can see it, and I'm too lazy to actually walk to it right now. And there's also another spot with basically the same amount of nodes over here. So if there's like not a profession speed bomb and you can't properly cycle through like however many nodes that is, you could in theory run really quickly over here, farm some of these, and then run back and just constantly swap between the two. Now, I've cracked this joke many times before, but true gamers never use Corcus scrolls. Ignore the 3 Corcus scrolls. I don't use them. I am a true gamer and I use Fallen Factory scrolls to get to Corcus. And then the level 90 resource is called like Sorghum or something. How do you say its name? I'm not entirely sure. I just refer to it as that one place with the Avo things. Anyway, spot I use right here has a total of 12 nodes if you go around the full circle, and there is a crop refinery over there somewhere, pretty hard to miss in the Avo village. But let me explain to you the true potential of this spot. This spot has the rare occasion to summon the one, the only gun with legs. 3rd best mob in the entire game. The best mob being Bill and the 2nd best being Sheepy. Now, like all the other level 100 resources, I've yet to go actually look for a decent hemp spot, which is, the level 100 resource. Now, I'm going to take a wild guess once more and say that hemp is in the Sky Islands. I know that's kind of mind-blowing to think about, especially since all the other resources are also in the Sky Islands if they're level 100, but still, I think I'm on the right track here. That's actually this is a decent spot. That's 6, wait, did I already count that one? Maybe 6, 7, 8. I think that's a total of like 10 or 11, and that's right next to Almudge, and luckily they removed the Archon things that used to exist here, so that's going to be a lot less cancer to farm. Right, what's the new mod? Oh, yeah. Causing starvation and the decimation of the entire ecosystem, one crop at a time.